Hello and welcome to another FIguarts review. We got Kamen the Deno liner form, and why he was down because the box won't stay up. Mask Rider liner Deno liner form. The price to kind of damage the box. FIguarts, the new sound figure series, incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression for humanoid action. Bandai Tamashii, Deno logo up here, same theme as all the Deno bosses, you got all the rings going around, and the Deno logo right there, photo of a filter photo of the figure itself. Looks like on the top, looks on the bottom. Like us on, find us on Facebook, Tamashii Nation South Asia. Nice metallic red printing of all the name. By the way, Hong Kong version, so there's a sticker right there, and no, guess this is old enough to not have a foil sticker. Could honest, this was first hand, but also really cheap. This was only $100. So far I've got the two Deno figures that I've got were both 100. Get the figure out. That's Hong Kong dollars, by the way, not American, because that'd be a bit off. There is a survey card in here, but I'm pretty sure it's way too old because they expire 2 months after the release date. So I'm gonna try it anyway. I've not won anything from them, even though filling in all those surveys. But hey, who knows? And here's a quick look at the instructions manual. If you want to take a closer look at all of these, this instruction manual, all the box art, and nice photos of the figures, head over to the Facebook link below. Yeah, Facebook. That's the website, isn't it? Very easy to open tray, thank God. Let's get the figure out, change the camera angle to look at the accessories. Ooh, focus. Let's see. Oh, there goes stuff falling out. Seriously? Seriously? I just don't. Wait, what's I'm supposed to? Oh, there we go. More light. Okay, so apart from the fist hands, you got the train pass, which is not openable. I think there is an open. Is there an open version in one of the figures? I can't remember, but. New Deno also had a closed one, just the same thing. You got attachments for the belt, we have to take a closer look at those. They only have 2 pairs of extra hands. You got weapon holding hands and his hands spray open in the pose. And of course you have the giant ass sword. In terms of those accessories, we'll check everything out of the tray for easy access, I guess. Well, just, you know, if you wanted a closer look at the there's the Deno pass. I mean, it's good, except I can't actually slip a card in there or sticker in there. It would be nice if these came with stickers. Like after so many passes, you can, you know, stick a nice foil sticker in there and make it look nice. But no. And now you got the sword form attachment, which is actually painted, and that's neat. It just looked black to me. The ones on New Deno, so that's the difference right there. These just peg in his belt. Because you got the 4 hands. The main accessory is this sword, which is just funky. This can spin, but it has a click, so it doesn't just spin randomly, which is good. So you can, you know, it'll click in and it'll stop it from spinning around unless you want it to. This also pulls, it doesn't do anything, but you can sort of simulate it, like, you know, if you were doing animation, you'd be like oh, too far. The paint on this weapon is really good. It's excellent at you know, all the tiny little details on the back. Also has a slot there for the train pass that you can just sort of pop in. I'm pretty sure the Deno logo goes up. I can't remember too much, but you stick it in and oh yeah, sideways. And when you do stick it in, you gotta say goodbye to it, because it's a pain to get back out. I can't even stick it in. The hole is so tight. And I quote, "It's like trying to stick your dick in a Cheerio." Some people know where that quote is from. And yeah, so that goes in, and it just doesn't want to come out, even my fingernails. And so that means in long term you're going to be breaking it. I don't know why it's so tight. Just if I can just get it out. It's not even in a good position to use your teeth to pull it out, but come up. Must be something I can use. No, it's stuck in there for a while, I think. Come. There you go. Use a tiny little Lego piece to get it out. But that's that, and that's not cool. But so I would probably never stick the pass unless I really need to for a piece of animation. I won't stick the pass in there. But yeah, the sword looks nice. The metallic paint is all very accurate and neat. That's cool. So articulation of the figure itself. Holy Sanchu. Yeah. Belt is loose on his hip, which is nice. I like that. But you can't actually take the phone off and use it, which sucks. Like you can't just be like I think that's how the tune goes. So yeah, head articulation, double ball joint on the head, so up, down, sideways, sideways, full rotation. Kind of tight full rotation, but there nevertheless. Shoulder pads, swivel, piece, up, down, swivel, full 360, double elbow. That's not doubling too much, but it's sort of there. Fist is on a ball peg, that's on a swivel. One joint, two joint, down, up, sideways, sideways, loose. It's got rotating. Yeah, rotating here, full 360 degrees, up, up, back, down, up, swivel, kind of tight. Try this leg. Oh yeah, that was just stuck. Stick that back in. Yeah, sometimes these toys happen, you know, plastic gets stuck together when they haven't been moved for a while, been on the shelf. Whoops. Seems this Deno has leg breaking syndrome. Double knee joint. Yeah, all the shoulder pads pop off by the way. I don't know why they don't glue them down. Oh, whatever. Up, down, doesn't really go up. Bottom of the feet. Toe joint goes a tiny bit down and a tiny bit up. And that's the articulation. I'm dizzy. The liner form is a good figure. Molding is really good, and paint is really good, especially like the metallic detailing on the tiny Climax phone. Although the middle bit is lacking something. Yeah, well, the figure is good on its own, and the main sword weapon that you're getting this for, you know, the big sort of the four faces, that's good too. Although accessory wise he feels very lacking. He only got 4 hands, which just isn't enough. For one thing, he doesn't have the Ole Sanju thing. You can kind of pull it off, but it's not 100% accurate. But most importantly, while he does come with a train pass, he doesn't have a hand to hold the train pass. You can use his weapon holding hand to sort of balance it, but that's not a train pass holding hand, and that's I guess the biggest sin for this figure, as for the weapon holding hand itself, for holding the weapon, that's also a bit dodgy. The weapon can feel a bit loose, so it's not really that good either. The weapon itself is good though. A shame you can't hold it too well. And I can't even get like other forms of Den-O to replace, to, you know, give swap hands, because it looks slightly different. Like Climax form hands look a bit different, I'm pretty sure. But which is a shame, because the figure itself is pretty neat. So all that's to say really. Like if you really like Den-O, then get this for cheap. Since it's so cheap in Hong Kong, I wouldn't be surprised that it would be also cheaper online as well if you're overseas. However, you gotta remember that the original price for this is not what I paid. I paid only $100, and that's really cheap. Originally this is over 200, so like 250 or something, and including postage, it can become quite expensive for people overseas, which is totally not worth it. So yeah, that's something to think about with this release. Oh, I left the articulation. The Momotaro's face on the sword can open up like it does in the show. Totally forgot about that one. Is it on the instructions manual? Yes, it is. Oopsies. So yeah, really good weapon, really good figure, but just kinda empty in the box. If you're collecting all the Den-O riders, by all means go ahead and pick this up for cheap, but really don't pay too much for it, because it's just, well, not worth it. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.